Hey Virgo, let's see what's going on in your love life. This is a tarot love reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for any of you lovely cross watchers dealing with a Virgo romantically. Now, I do always like to remind you, Virgo, that these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate. You are, of course, welcome to take what works and leave the rest. So we're jumping right into today, my loves, and we're going to see what could be coming towards you in love. So first message coming out today for Virgo says, I can't stop thinking about you. All right. Somebody definitely has you on their mind. They can't stop thinking about you. So whoever this is, could be your current person, could be new love. Maybe it's even someone who you're in separation from and they're thinking about you. They're wondering what you're up to. They're missing you. We're going to have to see where it goes though. Tell me more, please, about what could be coming toward Virgo. Oh, we got two cards jumping out. I wish I could take back my words and I want you. Well, that's an interesting dynamic. Okay, so this is interesting, you guys, because on the one hand, we've definitely got somebody here who wants you and can't stop thinking about you. But this is also kind of suggesting that they said something they should not have said. I think they may have said something that hurt your feelings. They may have said something to push you away. And that's why I was saying a moment ago, like maybe for some of you, this is a person where you guys are in separation or you're not talking as much right now. Maybe they messed up. And it's like they want you. They probably want to make up for what they did. I don't know, I'm like, they're kind of obsessed with you, but then they also messed up, right? So it's complicated. There's feelings there, but there's also this tension within the relationship because they probably did something to at least hurt your feelings right now. So that's the kind of dynamic that I'm seeing in the overall energy. So what we're going to do for the rest of the reading, Virgo, is let's dig into it a little bit more to find out what might be happening, right? So let's look at them, their overall energy, what they could be feeling, what they could be doing right now. I'm going to look at the same thing for you, and then we're going to look at the potential outcome. So let's just kind of see if we can get a bit more info here. All right, tell me about this person who Virgo is involved with, please. Interesting. First card coming out is the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, this does tend to be an energy of someone who's very serious about us. Somebody who wants to set down roots, somebody who wants to build a future together. I mean, we see that in the Oracle. It says, I want you, I can't stop thinking about you. And this is kind of suggesting that they're not just thinking about you right now. They're thinking about the future. They're thinking about where things could go. So they're probably having a bit of regret right now, or maybe a lot of regret that they've potentially done something to mess up here, right? Okay, so tell me more about their energy right now. King of Wands, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius, okay? I think they're very attracted to you. They're very passionate about you. There's probably great chemistry. Their energy feels very confident, maybe a little cocky. I don't know. Tell me more, please, about this person's energy right now. Three of Swords, but guess what? They did something to hurt you, and they know that, okay? Three of Swords is a very different energy from these two, very different. Like I said, Ten of Pentacles is like build a life together, build an amazing future. King of Wands is like, I'm attracted to you, I'm in love with you, I want to be with you. Three of Swords is, I hurt you, right? And that's what we saw echoed in the Oracle messages too. This like, I want you, I can't stop thinking about you, but also I wish I could take back my words. So obviously whatever they said, there's an issue here with something that they have said to you, Virgo. And here it is. It's the pain. Their words caused you pain, or the words caused you to doubt the relationship, or maybe the words caused you to doubt their feelings for you. It's like, I'm getting the message that they've planted seeds of doubt about the relationship. And this is challenging because the thing is, when somebody says something to us, we can't unhear it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's out there. You can't, pull it back in. And so I just feel like your person has said something that has hurt you and has now introduced this doubt about the potential future of your relationship. They know they did it because the Three of Swords is showing up in their energy. So they're aware that they've messed up here, Virgo. So let's see what they could be feeling. The Hermit. Okay, this is Virgo energy, by the way. So you could be dealing with another Virgo. This is a very introspective and reflective energy here. Okay, Virgo, I'm hoping that this person is taking the time right now to reflect on what they did, okay, or what they said. And it's showing up in their feelings. So I think that they're starting to realize the magnitude of their words and how they have hurt the connection and how they have hurt you. And hopefully they're reflecting on how to be better, how to do better in the future. Tell me more, please, about what they could be feeling. Seven of Swords. That's fascinating, you guys. Okay, this is getting juicy. Seven of Swords is not a great card to get in a love reading. It's what we call the Thief of the Tarot. It tends to indicate somebody hiding something, sneaking around. Can also be a very self-sabotaging type of energy. I wonder, and this is not to excuse their behavior at all. As I always say, I'm just explaining what I see. I'm not excusing what I see. I think maybe they really fell for you with the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Wands, and then it started to feel too real. Maybe it started to feel too intense, and then they did something to sabotage the connection. Maybe this is a person who has a tendency to sabotage their relationships when things get really good. And some of you might connect with that energy, right? You might feel that you do that sometimes. I think a lot of us can resonate with that, where it's like, we really, really fall for somebody and it feels really intense, and then we do something to really fuck up the connection, you know? And that's kind of what I'm getting here. And again, I'm not excusing your person's behavior. I want to be very clear on that, Virgo. But that's the vibe I'm getting. It's like things were really good. And then they freaked out with that Seven of Swords. And then they did something. They said something they should not have said. But it was a really like self-sabotaging thing. It's like now they're shaking their head being like, why did I even say that? Why did I even do that? Like, why have I jeopardized? I'm getting worked up in Frankie's here. Why did I jeopardize the connection here when obviously I have something really good with Virgo? Hello, hello. Frankie, sometimes I think my energy gets a little bit intense sometimes, and Frankie's like, hey mom, I gotta come check on you. Hi baby. Hello. I personally feel that, this is a side note, I think Frankie is like an empathy cat. Like she's almost like an emotional support animal. I feel she's very attuned to emotions. I know those of you who watch my channel love my cats. So anyway, hi, it's okay. It's okay. Like I feel she's come to comfort me. She's comforting you, Virgo. She's like, it's okay. It's okay. Whatever happens, you're going to be okay. Let's keep going. So tell me more about what this person could be feeling, please. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, I mean, that's really, really fascinating, you guys. Queen of Cups is water energy. I'm not smiling because of the situation. I'm smiling at Frankie, to be clear. They love you so much, Virgo. Like, it's really fascinating. Hi, it's okay. It's really fascinating here to have the Seven of Swords where it's like they sabotage things, they messed up, but then they also love you more than anything with that Queen of Cups energy, right? So this is why I'm like, you don't get the Queen of Cups, you don't get the Ten of Pentacles when somebody is not serious about a future. But then we're seeing this really kind of messed up dynamic where it's like they really hurt you with that Three of Swords. And I think they have just done something to like epically sabotage the relationship between the two of you. And it's just like blown everything up within your connection, okay? So let's see what actions they could be taking. Six of Wands, they're trying to fix things. They're trying to repair things. They're trying to get the relationship back into a successful place. Hi, Frankie. Okay. Frankie's got a lot of thoughts about this reading today. Frankie doesn't join the readings too often, so I always feel it's significant when she does. You can do? There we go. Okay. Tell me more about what actions they could be taking, please. So I feel they're trying to fix their ways. This is a card about endings that lead to a new beginning. And I feel that what your person could be doing is taking action here, Virgo, to be like, I know I really messed up and I don't want to be that kind of person anymore. Like, I think they're realizing that they've taken it too far here and they need to really scramble at this point to try to fix things and try to repair things, right? And I could see them saying like, I've transformed, right? Because this is a very big energy of transformation. I'm transforming, I'm changing my ways. I think they're trying to repair this here, Virgo. Tell me more, please. And then the Ace of Cups, yeah. I mean, they're ultimately hoping for a fresh start. They're hoping to make things right. They're hoping that the two of you can get back to that connected, vulnerable, intimate place, right? So they messed up big time, I think, but they also love you very much and they're hoping it's not over. That's what I see for them. Fascinating. Okay, let's look at you. Tell me about Virgo right now. Knight of Cups, you obviously have love for them, you have romantic feelings. I feel like they're probably doing romantic things towards you right now, maybe as part of an attempt to make things up for what they did. Tell me more about Virgo's energy. Three of Wands. Okay, so the impression that I'm getting here, Virgo, is you're taking a very mature global perspective on the situation. You're thinking bigger picture with the Three of Wands. So you might be looking at it and you're like, right now, I'm very, very mad at them and they have really hurt me and I don't feel good, right? I'm very sad about that. I'm upset about it. But you're also thinking, but what do I want in the future, right? So I think this is good because you're not just reacting, I think, based on what you're feeling in this moment. You're feeling what you're feeling, but you're also thinking, but what do I want long term? So you could be looking at it and being like, do I see long term with this person? Because if you do, that might make you more inclined to fix things, right? But if you start thinking bigger picture and you're like, I don't know if I see a future with this person now, that will also impact things. Tell me more, please. And then the Chariot, okay? The Chariot is a card of charging forward. It's a card of determination, overcoming a challenge. I do think that you're maybe going to be taking some sort of action right now, Virgo. Like you're thinking about the big picture, you're thinking about what you want to do, and then you're probably creating some movement here, whatever it is that you're deciding. So let's see what you could be feeling. Five of Cups. I mean, that's not surprising. Let down, disappointed by their behavior, right? This is a card of somebody who has messed up. And so emotionally, you're feeling really hurt. You're probably looking at it, you're like, I never thought you would let me down. And now you have. Like, what do I do with this, right? So those feelings are definitely there. Tell me more, please. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, the big thing I'm getting from your energy, Virgo, is like you trying to figure out, can I move past this, right? And I think we all do this when we have an issue with our partner. It's like we look at the nature of what did they do? What was the issue? What was the problem? And then we figure out, like, is this something I could truly forgive? Is this something I could truly get over? Do I see us being able to move past this? And it feels like your energy is very much in that figuring it out space right now, Virgo, where shit has gone down and now you need to figure out, like, is this such a big thing that I cannot get over it and I cannot move forward? Or do I feel that I can, right? That's where I feel you're at. Tell me more about what Virgo's feeling. Queen of Wands, okay? I do think you guys are, I'm getting like magnetically pulled towards each other. I think you've got really good chemistry. You got a really good vibe. I think you know your value and your worth. Queen of Wands, don't worry about the gender, but it's the energy of somebody who, let me tell you, Virgo, like they're not going to lower their standards. They're not going to put up with less than what they deserve. So I do say this to you sometimes where it's like, whatever you decide to do, I think you're going to do it from that like Queen of Wands energy of knowing your value and your worth, setting boundaries and being clear about what you will and will not tolerate, right? So let's see what actions you could be taking. The Two of Pentacles, weighing your options, right? So now you're in a situation, Virgo, where you got to figure out, what do I want to do? I think you're weighing the options here, probably weighing the pros and cons. You could even literally be making a pros and cons list. I see that sometimes with the Two of Pentacles where you're really, again, looking at the situation from the bigger picture, right? What's really good about this connection between you and this person? What do you really like? What's not so good? Okay, this is one thing that's not so good, right? Maybe there's other things as well. So I think you're trying to look at everything. You're trying to take in everything about the connection so that you can make a well-rounded decision. So you're definitely weighing your options right now. Tell me more about what actions Virgo could be taking. Seven of Pentacles, okay. I also feel like you're not forcing yourself to make a quick decision, which in my opinion is really good, right? Seven of Pentacles is a much slower energy. It's like taking your time and being patient with yourself. So what I see is that as you're weighing your options here and as you're trying to figure out what you want to do, you might even be saying to your person, like, you got to give me some time and space here to collect my thoughts and to figure out what it is that I ultimately want to do, right? So I think that's a smart thing because sometimes, as we know, when we make like a quick decision in the heat of the moment, we might regret it later. So I think whatever you decide to do here, it's going to come from a very thoughtful place of having like looked at all of the options in this situation and then decided what to do. Tell me more about what actions Virgo could be taking. Eight of Pentacles, that's interesting. I mean, the Eight of Pentacles is about putting in the effort. Maybe this is you deciding after taking some time to think about things that you do want to try to fix things. That's the vibe the Eight of Pentacles gives me. So that's kind of leaning more towards you being open to fixing things with this person, okay? Interesting. So moment of truth, let's look at what the potential outcome is here within this situation then. Justice. You guys might work this out. So first of all, you could be dealing with a Libra romantically, okay? Maybe not, but if you are, we are getting that Libra energy here in the outcome. But this is actually pretty significant, so let's talk about why. Justice card can sometimes show up when we feel that somebody has done us an injustice, right? So the outcome is saying your person has done something to mess up, but I think they're trying to fix it, right? So this could be them coming in, apologizing profuse. I can talk, you guys. Apologizing profusely. I don't know why I'm struggling with that word today. Anyway, apologizing a lot. Okay, so this could be them apologizing a lot for their behavior, their words, whatever it is that they did, saying they're sorry, trying to fix things, trying to make amends, and explaining. Because like I said, your person's energy was interesting. I feel like what probably happened is that you guys were in a really good place and then they did something to really mess up and you're like, why would you have done that? We were so good. We were in such a good place. And I do think that they sabotaged, and I do think that they're trying to be better and to change their ways and work on it because they realize they really messed up. And so I do think they're taking ownership. I do think they're taking accountability and saying sorry. Justice card is a card of balance. It is a card of bringing a situation back into balance. So I do think that there is the possibility suggested in the outcome here that an apology could be coming your way. And at the end of the day, I always like to say, you have free will. I'm not here to tell you what to do, Virgo. I just tell you what's in the cards, take it or leave it, if it's helpful for you, right? But I do think that this outcome is saying that they are going to take responsibility, they're going to take ownership, and if both of you are open to it, you can work on it, right? You can find a way to move forward, which is kind of what was suggested with that Eight of Pentacles, where I'm like, after you taking the time to weigh your options and think things over, you might decide there's still enough here within the connection that it's worth investing your time and effort to try to fix things, okay? So I do see that possibility there, again, if you're open to it. But I think your person, the big thing that I see, if this were me, Virgo, is that if they did self-sabotage, I would really be looking for them to clearly explain that, right? Like to demonstrate that they understand what they did and to also demonstrate to you what they're gonna do differently moving forward so that they don't do that. Because what you don't want, like I think I'm picking up on intuitively some fear here, Virgo, where it's like you wanna give them a chance, but you also don't wanna always be wondering like, are we gonna have another really good moment in our relationship and then you're gonna sabotage? Like I'm just intuitively feeling that. It's like you wanna give them a chance, but you also wanna know that they're not gonna sabotage every time things are going really well. So that's maybe the advice. It's like, look out for their level of understanding of what happened. And if they're able to clearly articulate what they did, why they did it, and actively show you that they're working on it, those to me are green flags, right? So that's what I think. It's like, watch what they're saying, watch what they're doing. I think there is the potential for you guys to move forward and bring things into balance, assuming your person takes responsibility and kind of cleans up their act a little bit, and assuming that both of you are willing to invest the time and energy to repair it, okay? So that's what I see for you, Virgo. If you enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And of course, I wish you love, I wish you happiness, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.